Take care of body. Evet bu.
Where'd your brother find these two charmers?
I don't know and I don't care.
Her zamanki yere mi gömüyoruz?
Hadi.
I'll call you back.
Hi. It's 10:30, and you're probably. I've got no idea what you're doing, but I just wondered if you fancied a late tipple. Probably not, but not to worry. Really, sorry. Bye. Bye. A late tipple. Idiot.
Stop the car. My brother owns this shitty garage in Dalston. He wants me to sell ASAP. There was something you forgot to mention.
Come on. Your brother got rich scaring scary people into giving him their hard-earned drug money. What you expect? Chinese barns?
My brother's a monster. But he wasn't always.
And
And now I'm a killer too.
killing that thief was my problem. You did my
Doesn't
dirty work.
matter.
You saved my life, Adele.
Second time around it will be easy.
Well, there won't be a second time.
That's what I want to make sure of. Let's leave it all behind. Let's go where he'll never find us.
Okay. When?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes. Why not?
I'd need some time to think about that.
So it looks all in all like a great
That's the latest news.
Tessa, can I check that address again?
Argyle Cement Works at the A13 B54 junction. Some kind of mass grave found by someone walking their dog. Why is it always someone walking their bloody dog? If we banned our furry friends, we'd half the crime rate.
Chief Superintendent Mary Ball, CID. We've got 4 bodies in various states of decomposition.
And you need help identifying them?
We need your help. Correct.
I'm sorry?
You've got a bit of a reputation for hijacking cases and claiming the glory.
Well, are you sure you want to bring me in?
Honestly? No, but I'm short-handed, so, what's our problem?
Any first impression on causes of death?
How will that help ID them?
9 times out of 10, identifications rooted in victimology.
Yeah, the how leads to why leads to who.
Single gunshots to the head, but the most recent victim was shot through the neck.
Any attempts to obscure the identities?
Yes, the fingertips have been removed.
So it's more likely a victim of organized crime than a serial killer.
Morning. It's Dr. Simon Crawford. I'm Home Office pathologist. We've unearthed a 5th body. It's a partially skeletonized female, and there are fetal bones present.
How far along was she, roughly? It'll help identify her.
At a guess, I say she was about 6 months pregnant. Mary.
From now on, we'll need to be briefed about all forensic findings. Or we can't do our job and we can't help you. Right, well, we know the drill. Tattoos, dentistry, healed fractures, anything and everything can help ID them. DNA won't be ready for 48 hours, but until then, the freshest body will yield the most clues.
Well, I'll take some snaps. Rendering software will give us an idea of what they look like.
Yeah, you liaise with Dr. Crawford.
What about this eyewitness? Bit of an unusual place to walk a dog.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Oh, he doesn't give his name. Takes 12 hours to come forward, and then when he does, he's super specific.
Maybe he was summoning up the courage?
Specific how?
Doesn't matter. The eyewitness isn't our bag.
Anthony's right. We're just a cog in the machine here. Don't any of you lot forget it.
Düşünceler devir daim ediyor. Elimde hep aynı dönüyor. İsyan etmek elde değil. Çözümü 8'de saklı.
Okay? Hello, Brendan. Good to see you.
Elyes, how is home?
No place like it. But it's good to be back.
Can I talk to you?
You excuse us for a minute?
Sure.
Thanks. Hear the news. Police have been digging up bodies. The Argyle Cement Works, 5 of them, and counting.
What?
Last night, who were those guys?
Ne zamanki yerim mi?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Kurds.
What? Your brother hates Kurds. Mountain Turks, he calls them.
Not as much as he hates losing power.
Yeah, so who were they, Adil?
They're with the Kurdish radical coalition, okay?
So your brother funds the KRC. They loan him their soldiers.
Marriage made in heaven.
When was the wedding?
He had them brought over after he was arrested. If Dad knew, he'd go crazy. Nazar moving into drugs was
Yeah, the 2
bad enough.
Kurds. You know the names?
I have as little to do with them as possible. Why all the questions, Brendan?
The location was well chosen. Close proximity to the Thames produced damp soil and oxygen-depleted clay, both of which sped up decomposition considerably. Well, this man definitely didn't want to die. Spacemaker. It's a decent one.
The permanent ones run on lithium batteries, right?
Bundled up with sensing amplifiers and sealed in titanium.
Yeah, but there's got to be a serial number in there somewhere.
If we're vigilant, thorough, and attentive to every clue, these victims will tell us who they were.
So far, all they have in common is they're Caucasian, they have black hair, and they probably died within the last year.
Black hair is found in people of all racial backgrounds.
Yeah, but the high melanin content suggests shared ethnicity, possibly Southern Europe.
What happened? Get lost on the M25?
Sorry.
Two of them have what looks like healed gunshot wounds.
Probably not mainstays in the local Rotary Club.
Southern Europe. Makes sense. This amulet was recovered from one of the bodies. The evil eye charm is rooted in Turkish superstition. The idea is some people's looks have the power to harm, and the eye provides protection.
Actually, the evil eye features in dozens of different cultures.
Not this design. The Nazar Bonjuk is specific to Turkey. It's the logo of one of their leading airlines.
You're on fire, Anthony.
He certainly is. The stomach contents of the freshest corpse contain coffee and pistachio grains. If you Google those two ingredients, you get the Turkish speciality, kukuli manenchik.
This is Adil Kemal. I can't take your call at the moment, so please leave a message after the tone.
It's Brendan. I need you to call me as soon as you get this. It's about last night.
Sorry, John.
No, you're fine.
What does Turkish and criminals say to you?
It says we're jumping to conclusions.
About this being a crime?
About all the victims being Turkish.
You're right. It's the best guess. So we need to road test it. Let's splash Handsome's face around Green Lanes, see if we can get a bite.
He might be Turkish, he might live in Green Lanes. Are you serious?
Look, I'm just going with my gut. You've taught me that.
Right.
What have we got to lose except a couple of hours? What's the matter? Got some history up there? Suit yourself.
No, you're right. What have we got to lose? After you, partner.
Sen beni böyle azdıracaksın. Dolgun kalçalar sallanır. Sen beni böyle azdıracaksın. Sakın hiç durma sen. Sallamana bak milleti sen. Coşturacaksın. Çekilmeyen gözler üstünde olur. Sen onları çatlatacaksın. Dokunuşun sarsar.
Just trying to identify this man. We're trying to identify this man. We need a name. You know anyone around here who might know him?
No.
I've seen him before. He's a driver.
What, like a cab driver?
Like a chauffeur. I don't know his name.
A driver for who?
Bad man. In prison now, thank God.
Well, prisons are full of bad men. What's his name?
I forget.
You forget. How about your income tax? You on top of that? What about fire regulations? How would a spot check courtesy of my mate on the North London Health and Safety Executive go down?
Nazar Kemal. He drives his sister around now.
Nazar
Kemal.
Kemal. Thank you for your cooperation, sir.
I see you before somewhere.
Yeah. Thanks, Martha. All right. Bye.
I know a couple of local faces. Should be able to give us a second opinion.
You have got history around here.
Oh, yeah.
Undercover, yeah? We've got what we need.
Haven't ID'd the driver. Haven't got a name.
There's nobody here.
Then I'll fix us a drink. Kept this here for a rainy day.
And now it's pouring.
Show me what you got, Anthony. Don't even think about lying.
If anything happens to me, I've taken precautions.
I wouldn't expect anything less. Show me.
I don't want you to go to jail. Well, actually, I do. But you take the whole unit with you, and that wouldn't be fair on Martha. Or any of us. Come to that.
No, it wouldn't.
So, you resign from the force, and you never make contact with any of us again.
Are you blackmailing me?
You're a murderer, and you belong in jail. I'm giving you a chance you don't deserve.
Yeah, who have I killed, Anthony?
I'm going back to the car. Now.
The undercover who goes native. What a cliche. You know, I don't respond to threats very well, Anthony. I never have.
You've created this situation, not me.
That's not entirely true, though, is it? Because you've been following me around when you should have been at home playing with your kids.
Time well spent, as it turns out.
Telling your wife it's all good, honest overtime, I expect. But you just don't get it. Do ya? Because people like you never do.
Well, if it means sinking to your level, then ignorance is bliss. Oh, don't tell me. I don't know what pressure is, what heroism is, what danger is. How could I? I've never pretended to be a drug dealer. I'm just a working stiff, a jobbing copper, filling in forms and playing by the rules. How pitiful. How fucking boring.
Anthony, I think I'm finally getting to know you.
Good. I've had your number since day one. You're not a maverick, you're a common criminal. And your chubby little gangster girlfriend's too good for you. Go on! Go on, killer! It's nothing you haven't done before.
You okay?
Yes.
Who's she?
Adil Kamal. Your Green Lane shopkeeper was right on the money. Our freshest corpse used to drive her around.
She identified him.
Not yet, but she could be tied in another way.
Yeah?
Yeah, we ID'd one of the victims from the serial number on his pacemaker.
When was the last time?
Missing Turkish businessman, Erdal Lycek. Lycek resented paying protection money to Nazar Kamal, her brother. Nothing was proved, but... Where's Anthony?
I've been skimming your brother's file, because as yet you don't have one.
This is guilt by association of the most desperate kind.
As children, you were sent to live with an uncle after your mother died and your father was inside for fraud. An uncle who raped you repeatedly until Nazar, aged 11, stabbed him to death with a pair of scissors. Did that leave you with a sense of obligation to your brother?
My brother had as much to fear from my uncle as I did. He didn't discriminate.
But your brother saved your life. Spared you years of abuse. A bond like that lasts forever.
Yes.
So when he says jump, you jump, right?
Wrong.
Do I actually have to say the words, charge my client or release her?
Can you identify the deceased man in this photograph? I'd like you to think very carefully before answering.
Latif.
Get a pen and paper. You're gonna need to write this down. Despite being incarcerated for more than a year, Nazar Kamal and his syndicate still control large amounts of heroin coming into Europe from Afghanistan. As before his arrest, the heroin is purified in secret factories in the Sivas province of Turkey, Nazar's birthplace, before being warehoused in London, which remains his European hub. I do not have any actual evidence of this, nor any specific addresses, but what I do know is that Kamal has maintained his network and presence on the streets of North London by striking up a deal with the Kurdish Radical Coalition, a rebel group fighting for autonomy in southeast Turkey. I believe 2 KRC militia are responsible for the bodies found at the Argyle cement works. I don't have identities for either of these 2 men, but they're probably here illegally, probably with a base somewhere in or near Green Lanes. Don't assume that all the victims were drug dealers who had it coming to them. Some of them may be, some of them may just have been in the wrong place at the wrong time. Thanks for the opportunity, John Bloom.
What the hell's going on, Anthony?
I don't know. He just asked me to write it down.
Why you, of all people?
I know. I didn't get it either.
Oh, I think you get it. Much more than I do.
What?
Things seem to be getting pretty heated between you 2 this morning.
Well, obviously he's got a lot on his mind.
How does he know about all this stuff?
He said he'd dusted down some old undercover contacts.
Really? When, exactly?
Look, if he's left, it's because he wanted to leave. We have to respect that.
Well, I don't respect that. I want an explanation.
He said he didn't tell you face to face because he knew you'd try and talk him out of it. And he didn't want the hassle.
He said that.
They've found more graves. 7 bodies. Is it true that Bloom's gone?
Yes, it's true, Jose. Let's try and stay focused, shall we? We've now got 12 bodies to identify.
Leave a message and I'll call you back.
It's me. You call me back, you coward. You owe me a bloody explanation. And apart from anything, this information
It's completely useless without clarification. You know, whatever you decided, I really don't see why I should spend the next
2 weeks decoding your bloody gnomic excuse for a resignation letter, actually.
And now back to our leading news story. The Argyle cement works, where police today uncovered the bodies of 12 people.
All these deaths. I can't believe Nazar was responsible.
That at least 3 of the bodies have been identified.
Come on, Papa. How was your flight?
My flight?
Yes. How did you travel? Business? Economy? What do you think pays for that first-class ticket? What this dump come to that?
Look, I'm not naive.
You're very naive, Papa. And I love you for it.
What are you saying? You knew what your brother was doing?
I'm saying I chose not to.
I always wanted him to be a lawyer. He had the brains for it, but I wasn't there.
Papa.
Excuse me.
I had him in for questioning about her teeth.
Tomorrow comes early.
That's profound.
Bir şey anlar.
Yapıyormuş zaten. O gittiğinde onu takip etmeni istiyorum.
Tamam. Problem değil.
Güzel. Good.
The answer is yes. Is the offer still valid?
Brendan.
Cold feet.
Never.
So?
So, do you want to elope? Or do you want to escape? Because I'm nobody's burden.
I know this guy. Get us out tonight. Boat, nobody can trace the authorities. Nobody, not even Nazar. You know what this means? No way back. No contact. Not ever. Give me your phone.
They'll be tracking that.
Adil Kamal's mobile just went dead at the junction of Green Lanes and Nelson Road.
Switched off?
No, switched off I could see. Destroyed.
Where is she going? She doesn't want us to see.
Police today uncovered the bodies of 12 people in a mass grave. At least 3 of the bodies have been identified. The case remains closed as to what the motive was for the killings.
What are you hiding from? What are you hiding from us? Tell us the truth! Tell us the truth! Stop hiding behind walls!
How can 12 people just disappear and the police know nothing about it?
In fairness, before we can investigate a crime, it has to be reported. Please, we're holding this press conference in public so that everyone can be heard, not shouted over.
Why have you come down here? To look good for television? We want the truth! What are you hiding from us? Stop holding back! What are you hiding
We've
from us?
now launched a thorough multi-agency investigation. And on that note, I'm going to hand you over to Detective Superintendent Martha Lawson of the Identity Unit.
Tell us the truth!
I know this might sound like shutting the stable door after the horse has bolted, but yes, we very much need to reach out to the community, however patronizing that might sound. We need the help and courage of every single one of you if we're to identify the dead and apprehend those responsible. We can't bring back those victims,
But we can do something for them. We can give them back their identities.
the names their parents chose for them before life took its hold.
Honestly, I'm not trying to talk you out of anything.
But I owe you an explanation.
No, it's not about me. You don't owe me anything. It's about you doing what's right for you.
I am.
You just won't tell me what it is. In it, my money says a rare and lucrative opening for someone of proven nerve and metal. Sharp-end industrial espionage, maybe. But that would mean you leaving the force, and that bothers you.
I am not my job.
Bullshit. Despite spending the last 15 years pretending otherwise, you are as much a copper as any of us. Maybe even more so. And do you know why? Because you're good at it. No matter what you say, you are good at it, and you enjoy it. I know you do. I've seen you.
You know, this is a lot like my place.
I wouldn't know. I've never been to your place.
We haven't missed much. You're depressed.
Shut up.
No, you need something else. Sorry.
What, like a hobby? What are your hobbies, John?
Fair point.
So, who is she? There's no harm in telling me now, is there? Do you love her?
I have to go.
Does she love you?
Martha.
Because you know what, if you love somebody, you let them be themselves. You let them do the thing that they enjoy, the thing that they're really good at. And if you can't, or you won't, then something's fucked. And it's never gonna work anyway.
Maybe. Thanks for that.
Gidiyor. Hemen ara.
Evet gidiyor.
Sorry, madam, I must have the wrong door.
Not to worry.
Yeah, Martha.
Good! You can't fire! Shut down!
Martha! It's my fault. They must have followed me here.
Who?
Nazar's men.
The Kurdish militia guys. Followed you from where?
It doesn't matter, but if we're gonna get her back, we need to pull together.
You're the reason this has happened!
And I'm the only one that can make it right, but I'm gonna need help. Now, you can go to the IPCC and generally crucify me later.
Count on it.
Okay, first thing we're gonna need to do is identify the vehicle they took her in.
I'll get Tessa on it.
Sorry, what the hell's going on between you two?
Nothing.
Okay, I've got something. Or rather, I don't have something. It's going to come up on the screen now. The van just disappears into a black hole. Now you see it. Now you don't.
They took a different route. Double back?
Well, I've got feeds on all roads coming off this junction. The one street I don't have is a dead end.
So they swapped vehicles, left the van there.
Well, let's see if we've got satellite coverage.
Okay, let's move it!
The van's empty!
My brother owns this shitty garage in Dalston. He wants me to sell ASAP.
Where's he going?
I'm a police officer. You moron.
We didn't find any ID on you.
It's in my jacket.
Anyway, I'm more interested in talking about Brendan Shea.
I don't know Brendan Shea.
I was afraid you might say that. Come on, he was around your flat not 10 minutes before us, and when he left, you looked kind of upset. Joggy memory?
John?
John. Original. I suppose we better find out if she really is a cop.
Check, you got it.
You're 2 hours late.
Look, I'm still not ready.
I see.
No, you don't see. Those Kurds. I need to find them again.
Why? Police will pick them up.
Yeah, well, I want to finish this myself.
Suddenly you're a killer? Are you Brendan? Does it go with a new outfit? Because I don't find either very convincing.
No?
Who am I really sailing into the sunset with?
I've been on the World Wide Web. Seems you are who you say you are. Detective, superintendent.
I hope it gives you pause for thought.
Oh, sure. It's given me lots to think about. Like, is Brendan Shea an informant? And if so, since when? Is he the reason my son will die in jail?
John Bloom is just a man who is buying my flat. I don't run informants. And I don't know any Brendan Shea.
Such loyalty. He must have given you gold. Then again, we all know he's a bit of a ladies' man. Did you get more than information from him, Martha? Did you get attached? Because if you did, I need to know. Oh, why do I need to know? Because he's... What did you say? Going steady with my one and only daughter?
Has been for 2 years now.
You told me your brother had a garage in Dalston. A garage with a difference. I need the address.
Why?
Because those two men are going to kill a good, innocent person.
What's her name?
Just give me the address. I'll be back here in 2 hours. You have to trust me on this, Adele.
I got to trust you.
Just tell me where it is.
What's her name?
She's a friend, okay? She's just a
Of
friend.
course she is. Is that where you go in the day?
Oh, come on, you've seen that place. You know what she's going to go through before she dies. 2 hours. And I'm yours for good. For better or for worse, I swear.
Your friend says he can't wait.
My friend will do as he's told. He owes me. For better or for worse. I believe Martha's been held at a garage at 43 Myers Road, NW16. Make sure the firearms go in first. These guys are heavy duty.
You know the interesting thing about shark victims? Often they've let death in long before they meet the shark. Nick or cut is all it takes. A grazed foot on a pebble, something so small you might not even feel it. But the shark is already swimming through the depths, drawn by that tiny speck of blood. You were bleeding already, weren't you, Martha? Worn out, ground down, heartsick. You'd given up the fight long before we came to your door. You even thought about how. Pills, razor blades, the flecks on the iron.
She's okay. Most of that's not her blood.
How do you know about this place, actually, Blim?
Your undercover days, right?
Yeah. Are you all right?
The old man. What's his condition?
Haven't you got somewhere to be, Brendan? Don't change your plans on my account, will you? I'll live. It's John Bloom I'm worried about. You know, I think he's been the victim of an identity thief.
Poor guy.
His friends knew something was wrong, but he just wouldn't let them in.
Idiot.
Yeah. I'll miss him, though. He was a good bloke. He's a bit of an arse sometimes, but he was a good bloke. And you know, he was really good at his job. Did I say that already?
My God, Martha, are you all right? Oh, I've just realised there's actually no one left in the office.
Well, I hope you locked up.
Those gizoids in personnel would kill for your plasmas.
I'm sorry.
My father's right about you. Tell her I don't give up without a fight.